my concern was all of these private coaching calls, I really expected to be doing things around the food specifically. And I know they're all related, but other things just kept coming up, which I'm sure I needed to be doing. So I guess, you know, what's bothering me is I feel some shifts, but I'm not losing weight, and I'm just frustrated. And I love the email that you sent out that just, you know, really hit on every point. So logically, I acknowledge what you're saying, but I still feel like we've been doing this for so many months, and I expected to be seeing some physical results.
I can definitely understand that frustration, and Nikki's on the line, and I can remember her feeling the same way. My best advice with that is to just keep doing the work. If you can, forget about the weight loss being the goal, because the deep processes that we're doing and all the stuff that we're clearing, the weight, in my experience, what happens is the weight just comes off naturally. It usually happens once you're kind of done with the program later on, and I don't know why that's the case. What my processes do is bring up a whole bunch of triggers, so it gives you, you know, the ability to clear a lot of deep things, but what I find is that once you take a break from it, it kind of allows like the dust to settle a little bit, and that's when all the shifts happen. Yeah, I do understand your frustration, but this, you know, I've been doing this for 4 years now, and everybody has this concern. It always happens after the program is over. Bridget was a client. She started with me like probably 2 years ago, maybe more than 2 years ago, and she was just really frustrated because she wasn't getting the results that she wanted. She wasn't losing any weight, and just, I guess, in the last 6 months, she's dropped like 80 pounds.
Wow.
So you know, I'm really, really confident about this work, and all I can say is to just dive in as deep as you can, do as much work as you can, and then after your private sessions are done, after the program is over, just give it a break for a while. Just notice what your relationship is like with food once the program is over, and my guess is you'll notice some major changes.
Okay. I mean, I definitely have seen some shifts. I'm not binging as much. My choices are better, but I'm still, like, during the day when I'm fixing meals for my grandchildren, I'm still eating, unconsciously eating everything. Just, I don't even think about it until after and then say, why didn't I even think of tapping? I don't know why that's happening.
Well, you know what I noticed, I mean, for me, I had to do a lot of tapping on all different types of situations for me to really, you know, overcome my struggle with food. And it might be that you have to just kind of make a note of all the little trigger situations that you get into. Making lunch for your grandchildren, maybe there's something there. Could you put yourself in that situation and visualize it and then do the push the food away?
Yeah, I haven't done that actually. I've only done that like at night with my night eating. I haven't really done it in any of those situations.
And how's your night eating now?
It's better. I still seem to need to have food with me while I'm watching TV all night, but it's fruit, it's rice cakes, it's not junk. So I don't feel sick in the morning when I wake up. And, another positive thing, I haven't had to take my reflux medication in a long time. So that's really big, but there's something there that I still need to either keep my hands moving or numb myself out and have my little stash of something up in my bedroom at night.
Right. Okay, well, Pam, you know this because you've been working with EFT for a long time. Those are aspects. So you realize that, you know, when you do a tapping process on something and there's other aspects, you'll continue to have the problem until you really get all the aspects. So it's great that you can notice what it is. So if it's, you know what, I still need food, push the rice cakes away and see what happens. You know, you'll probably go to an even deeper echo that needs to be addressed there.
Yeah, I guess I haven't wanted to let go, so I'm like compensating and saying it's better than the other. But you're right. I have to really let go totally. So tomorrow's my birthday, and I'm a little bit nervous because I'm sure the family is going to be having an ice cream cake or something. And I don't want to say don't have anything for me. What would you suggest, the cravings or push the food away?
I think that it's good to have things like that in moderation. If it's your birthday, don't give yourself a hard time about having a piece of ice cream cake for your birthday. I mean, as long as that's what you desire, that's what you want, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You could do a visualization with the push the food away on what you imagine you'll feel around your friends and family, because those kind of situations, you know, birthdays, parties, family situations, those bring up a lot of things from the past, so it might be a really good opportunity for you to clear something that's there. So it really depends. Do you feel like you'd be out of control around it, or you just feel like, oh, I shouldn't have that at all, like it's kind of a diet rule?
Yeah, it's more like wanting to finish the whole thing, you know, when everybody else goes to sleep after, wanting to, you know, sneak in and get the rest.
Okay, all right. Well, then that's definitely an echo tapping. So, you know, I would let yourself have a little bit of it and then make some time and do the push the food away. And I would even do it beforehand so that, you know, the temptation isn't as high. The aspects that we have for you are the needing to put food in your mouth at, you know, while you're watching TV at night. So even though it's healthy food now, it's still some sort of hand to mouth or some sort of comfort. So just when you're in that situation, notice what it is, right? So is it the hand-to-mouth thing? Is it that the food just makes you feel comfortable? Whatever it is, notice what it is, and then do the push the food away, deal with the echo there, and then the other aspect for you is making the grandkids lunch. So you can do this. You don't have to actually do it in the moment. You can just put yourself there, imagine that you're there making their lunches, and do the push the food away without even having any food in front of you.